by the time everybody sees this, we will be 14 more games to go before one Demetrius Jamel Morant makes his return to the Memphis Grizzlies. That number 14 looks good. Getting under 15 just feels, yeah, man, it feels good. You know what I mean? Like that's a number that looks a little better. Yeah. But you get down to 12 or 11, oh yeah, it's really gonna feel like we're getting there. But 14 feels better than 25 for sure. This is, I see people talk about like, well, if the Grizzlies make a trade, that 2024 draft pick will look a lot better than it looked. And here's, I think Grizzlies fans are setting themselves up for a real frustration because this team is not going to be a second seed, but they're not going to be like worst team in the NBA bad either, man. Because when John Morant gets here, you got to think about this. When John Morant gets here, it's still going to be the month of December. You're 2 months away from the trade deadline, right? Right. So that means you got 2 months to really see what you're going to be. When Ja gets back, this team is not going to be a team that's 2-8. Mm-hmm. They're going to be a team that's probably going to get close to 500 real soon. You know what I mean? So what is this team? What does this team really look like once Ja gets back? Because you get a guy back who's super. He's super Jacob Gilead of nothing else. If nothing else, he's a way better Jacob Gilead. Minus a 3-point shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. I hate for John to have to live up to the reputation that Jacob Gilead is going to leave behind.
You set the bar so high
for the next 14 games. No, but seriously though, like what? Because I'm of the thought, and we've had this conversation plenty of times. There's no way tanking is just not happening. I don't care if they don't win another game before John gets back. They're not tanking because John Brand's gonna be like, well, we got to go 45. We got to win 45 games. All right, I'm gonna go win 44. Yep. We'll win 44 out of the next 57. Exactly. That's gonna be his mentality, bro. Like, and I think he's the level of player added to this team that could take this team there. Because like if you look at the standings, and I put this out the other day, and you commented about this too. I think the Grizzlies are like
2 games.
Two games out of 10th place, right? Yeah. Which is the bottom of the play-in. Like, and they're playing, and the teams that are in front of them are teams that are not particularly trying to be anything. You know what I mean? You got the Clippers, like the only team that you feel like is not supposed to be in that group. There's nothing in me that makes me think that the Grizzlies aren't going to be able to pass these dudes, man. Because the thing that's different between us and the teams in front of us, they aren't adding an all-world player to their team in the next 14, 15 games.
I don't care what their little tier pyramid.
I'm not. I mean, John Morant is an all-world player, man. You know what I mean? And so what do you think this team looks like once 12 gets back out there?
Of course, they look much better. You're getting at least top 10 player in the NBA. I don't care what ESPN rankings and the little pyramid I just saw on.
He's no Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, they had him. Yeah, all right, we ain't about to get into that all day, but you're getting one of the top 10 players in the NBA. I mean, automatically you're better. Then not only that, you add him to 2 other potential all-star caliber type of players in Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson. And if you see the way Desmond Bane is playing right now, you add Ja Morant to that.
Oh, it's going crazy.
Come on now. That's the best backcourt in the NBA.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Like, hands down. So, you automatically increase. Then you mess around and you
can go back to the Paris Saint-Germain offense. No, what's his name? What's the coach's name? I'm talking about Mbappe's team.
St. Andrews.
The Patrick St. Andrews. St. Patrick, St. Augustine.
And the work builder.
St. Nicholas.
I have a question for you, Anthony.
Go ahead,
and
bro.
Parrish, both of you.
Yeah.
When we sat down with Chris Harrington a few months back, and one of the things that you mentioned, Anthony, is when Ja does come back and they move Marcus off ball, what if it doesn't work? In the last few games, you asked the question about what are they going to look like with Ja. Are you relatively happy with where you think the team is going to look with Marcus off ball?
Yeah, because I like how Smart looks. He's been able to kind of let his hair down on defense a little bit better, playing off the ball. He's still kind of being aggressive on offense because you got Tiniest out there. So, but I think that once John's there, he's got the ball in his hands. I think Marcus Smart is going to kind of fall in line and become a much less higher usage player than he is now. I think that Smart may be focusing a little bit too much on playmaking and being the point guard on the team. And I think that once Ja gets there, he'll just become like that quasi 3-and-D and just being a dog on defense, man. I think that's what he's really ready to jump into.
Yep.
What you think?
I ain't really got much more to add.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree wholeheartedly. Especially the last 2 games since Jackie Gilliard is into the lineup. Yeah, Marcus Smart he's back to his normal role because even in Boston he started at point guard, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown
he didn't have
ran
the role
offense.
of point guard.
Yeah, they ran the offense, so
Yeah.
he's back into that position. You got to worry about him turning the ball over as much starting at point guard. So yeah, he'll be just fine. He's playing that well now with Jake Gilliard. The sky's the limit with Ja Morant.
with Ja, for sure.